Hello, Parrot Bliss. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about birds, parrots, and the fact that they tend to be sexually monomorphic. What that means is that the males and the females do not have genitalia that show, and their coloring tends to be the same so that you can't tell whether you have a male or a female unless you do a DNA test. This is Ketsi, and he is a Kayik. Kayiks are amazing little parrots. While they are not good talkers, he's actually being really so uncharacteristically still and calm. I think it's because we're outside and he's like looking around, looking at the sky. They love looking at the sky. These guys are usually jokers and having fun, and they're like circus folk. They're just everywhere. So when it comes to parrots, I think it's safe to say about 2/3 are, are you leaving? Are sexually monomorphic, and so unless they have an egg, it becomes difficult to know what gender they are unless you do a DNA test. One of the biggest questions that people ask is, when you have a parrot that does have an egg, what do you do? Well, if you don't have two parrots and if you don't have a male and a female, an egg doesn't really mean anything in the sense that it won't be fertile, so you don't have babies on the way. Now, if you have a female and a male, you might have a fertile egg. So at that point, you can check the egg once it's been usually about a week. You candle it, which means you hold it up to a light, which you can use just your phone these days, and you check to see whether you have a fertile egg. Otherwise, if you have a single parrot or two female parrots, you can do one of a couple of things. You can leave the egg because they will kind of probably do the mom thing. Hi, sweetie pie. You're being so boring today. And they'll just sit on the egg, maybe lay another one, maybe not. And eventually, when the time is right, about usually 20 to 28 days later, they'll kind of start to go, nothing's happening here, and they'll kind of give up on the egg. You can also take the egg away, but in addition to them getting a little upset because their egg's gone, they'll usually replace it. And if you take that one, they'll replace it. And if you take that one, they'll replace it. Let's see, and look at this. His buddy's doing the same thing. So it's up to you. Some people take the egg and actually put in a wooden egg or a fake egg. And like I said, it kind of gives the parrot the ability to sit on her egg and kind of go through that and then kind of go, I guess not. But so it doesn't really matter what you do. Those are some options. You can do whatever you think is best for your baby. But that is what it's like in the world of parrot. An egg doesn't, guarantee a life. And boy, having a bird doesn't mean that you'll know what gender it is. Isn't that funny about parrots? Most animals you can tell, but not with parrots. Well, thanks for joining us in this way too mellow, unrepresentative video of Kayiks telling you about them being monomorphic and what happens when they have eggs.